ago in a medical newspaper, and this is what she had to say. She said, "I don't think any of us could safely live on welfare." So guess what, Sandra? Guess what? Everybody here knows that.
Poverty is the biggest predictor of poor health, and all of my clients either live on grossly inadequate social assistance rates, which have been cut by, in real terms, 40% in the last 10 years. They live so far below the poverty line they can't even see the poverty line. The others of my clients who are not receiving social assistance virtually have no income of any sort. So about a year ago, in the early part of 2005, our health center, as well as a number of other local healthcare providers, started to be involved with the Ontario Coalition Against Poverty Special Diet campaign, in which we would participate in clinics, we called them, where we would sign up low-income families for the full special diet allowance, which was $250 per person per month. And we did that based on a justification that said if we give people extra money every month, we will prevent illness down the road.
Increasingly, community health centers and individual practitioners were saying the rates are so low that this is enough of a health issue where we are obligated as practitioners to prescribe $250 worth of diet so that people can actually eat healthily. So we started massively publicizing that and running clinics. Directly, OCAP was able to sign up, I think it was in the neighborhood of 4,000 people, mostly kids, for the full special diet. The campaign became driven a lot by people who A, were adamant that they were going to get this money, they were going to find a way to get their doctors to sign or to come to a clinic and get signed up and do whatever they had to do in order to get this money, and that there's no way that they're going to lose it.
I started getting the special allowance diet money, and it just changed everything. Like life became a lot easier. Worrying about financial difficulties, it became less.
My name is Alejandra Hernandez. I came from Mexico. I'm Margarita's partner. So it's very expensive to really have a proper meal or have 2 times a meal. It's impossible. A person goes to have the special diet.
ugu horeysa waxaan ka maqlay dad oo saaxiibadayaan ka maqlay inay jiraan lacag la qaadanayo maadaama lacagta la qaadanayo anaga ay very nagu yareen guriga rantigiisa iyo cuntada ilmaha taas waay marka maqlo markaan aqbalay karayna nolosheen waxay isku bedeshay si fiican iyo iskaga bedeshay.
So the special diet made a huge change. Special diet, a supplement that's like you're talking about $750. You're like, whoa. And then when I told about my kids about the special diet and how much money was going to come in the family, they're like, yeah, Mom. You know, their eyes would kind of pop out and they're like, yeah. And I remember that in July of last year when we first got the special diet, we grabbed that money and went into the supermarket, and it was amazing. So that first month, we came home and we all worked as a family, and we were putting away the groceries. Remember, we were putting away the groceries on the fridge, and then after we finished, my son says, we should take a picture of it. And I go, what? He goes, no, because you never, and I go, don't worry about it. I told him like not to worry because this was hopefully going to be for a whole year.
Like their welfare check was tripled in some cases from an amount that was utterly, utterly unlivable to an amount that they could actually feed their kids on or like actually keep a roof over their heads. People are not going to give that up. And our job as an organization is to take that anger that already exists, to pool it together and to give it a concrete target and a concrete a way of vocalizing itself, a way of making itself real and tangible and making it a political threat. So that's our job now.
We had found through the special diet supplement a means to ensure that people could pay the rent and then still feed their families with some adequacy and some dignity. But I want to make clear that our organisation is no way whatsoever reconciled to this vicious and appalling cutback. And we didn't come out here today to register a protest. We came out here to initiate a war against this government.
The poor people, I am still a human being. I deserve to be respected. I deserve to be treated as a human being. And I am going to stand up because this is my country. I'm going to stand up for the next generation because the next generation deserves not just a special diet. The next generation, our children deserve education, deserve housing, living with dignity.
When do we want it? Now! What do we want?
40%!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
40%!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
40%!
When do we want it? What do we want?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do? Stand up, fight back!
Walks around national radio saying she would be the first to stand up and say single moms cannot live on welfare. But she is the first to stand up and say that we who are getting the special diet, the kids here today, are cheating. So she took that money from us.